Mm. Oh. Mm. That was good. That was.
Okay, let's get straight into this gnocchi recipe, shall we? First thing you're going to do is take your potatoes, and I'm using Vivaldi potatoes here. You can also use King Edward potatoes. And what you'll need to do is take a fork and prick those all over. Next thing, put them on a roasting tray, ready to go in the oven. And I like to turn them halfway through the cooking process. Once they're done, take them out the oven. And here I am just cutting the potatoes in half. And as you can see, they are piping hot. Next thing to do is scoop out the flesh of your potatoes, and I'm doing this while the potatoes are still super hot. Don't do this, but what you do want to do is scoop out the flesh of the potatoes, ideally once they've cooled down slightly. And this is me trying to show you how red my palms were from handling the hot potatoes, but now looking back on camera, it doesn't actually look that bad. So you are going to need to mash your potatoes. You can do them with a fork, but here I am using a potato ricer. That is me showing you the holes that the potatoes will pass through to give you that extra fine mash. Simply take your potatoes and put them into the ricer, and then you're going to press them through the ricer to give you super fine mashed potatoes. So you're going to repeat that until you've used up all of your potatoes. Quick tidy up. And these are our finished mashed potatoes. Next thing we're going to do is separate our eggs, and that is done by passing the egg yolk to and fro in your egg shells, and that will allow the egg white to pass into your bowl. I'll show you that one more time. So you crack your egg, open it up, and then allow the egg white to pass into your bowl, but then pass the egg yolk between the shells to allow any excess egg white to be removed. All done. So in a large bowl, we're going to add our mashed potatoes, I like to make a hole in the center, then add our egg yolks, followed by our 00 flour, then some black pepper, some nutmeg. Now mix all the ingredients together. It doesn't need to be perfect at this stage. You just want to make sure that you incorporate everything and make sure that your nutmeg and pepper are make sure your nutmeg and pepper are well mixed through in your mixture. And and make sure you get down to the bottom of the bowl where your mashed potatoes are. Next thing we want to do is empty everything out onto a board and then start kneading. Now, it may look initially like this is never going to come together, but this is one of those recipes where you're going to have to trust the process. So as you can see, it is starting to come together. And it's important as well you don't want to over knead the dough, but you do want to kind of get those little bits there, make sure that they're incorporated into the dough, but you don't want to over knead it. But as you can see, it is starting to come together and looking more like a dough, and it's looking much less dry than it was at first. And this is our finished dough. Next thing we're going to do is put some board on our flour. No, we're going to put some flour on our board, and then take a pastry cutter and divide our dough into 4 pieces. Then taking one of those pieces, we're going to work that out and smooth it out into a long rope type shape. Once that's done, you want to then take your pastry cutter or a knife and divide that into, I'd say, 1/2 inch pieces, which will be your gnocchi. To shape your gnocchi, you can either form small round balls, or you can press those in the center to form a small pocket for sauce. Alternatively, you can take a fork and then press your gnocchi against the ridges of the fork, which also works as a wonderful shape to hold your pasta sauce. Once those are all done, just transfer them to a tray with some flour, and let's speed this up. And these are the finished gnocchi. I'm just dusting those with some more flour, and I've just kept the shape as they are because I just like them like that. Do make sure that they are all covered in flour, especially if you are going to cook them later. Time for another tidy up, and while that's happening, you know what to do. All right, time to cook our gnocchi. So to a pan of salted water, we're going to add our gnocchi. And once those have cooked, they will rise to the top, and you can then scoop them out and place them in a bowl. Feel free to repeat this process as many times as needed, depending on how much gnocchi you're cooking. All right, time to serve. All you're going to do then is take your gnocchi and take your favorite pasta sauce and make sure that the gnocchi is covered in your sauce. Here I have a pesto gnocchi, and I also have a red pepper gnocchi. I'm finishing them with some herbs and some grated Parmigiano. And this is me letting you know that it was really, really good. So there we have it, our homemade gnocchi, all made from scratch. If you'd like me to do a video on how I made the sauces, just let me know. Do try this out, perfect for friends, family, or if you just want a special treat by yourself. Enjoy!
Time for taste testing. Dig in. This is a pesto gnocchi. That's. Let the people know what you think. Mmm. Very good. And then
They
this,
made some stuff.
yeah. And this is the red. This is red pesto gnocchi.
Oh my goodness.
You never had gnocchi before?
That's the one that's like filled with stuff.
No.
We're not.
That's tortellini.
Oh.
This is the red pesto. Which one do you prefer?
I always like the tomato stuff more.
Okay.
Like with the herbs.
Yummy?
Yeah.
You have to pick.
Thank you.